Language Notes. Topic 2. U.S. System of Education.
Education is a common topic of conversation. If you're going to talk with Americans about going to school or being a student, it will certainly help to have an understanding of the U.S. system of education. I'd like to give you an overview of the system. Then you'll have an idea about the kind of educational experience one can have in the U.S. By the end, you might also then find it easier to talk about the educational system in your own country. Here in the U.S., one's school experience might begin as a baby at a place called daycare. Daycare is a popular choice among working parents. So children stay at daycare, the parents go to work. In the U.S., a good daycare not only takes care of very young children, but also begins to provide what we call an early childhood education. Once a child is 3 or 4, he or she can go to preschool. Preschool in the U.S. is not mandatory. It's not required. Preschool programs might be 5 days a week or just a few days a week. Once a child turns 5, the child can attend kindergarten. These are names of the programs. A child in preschool is called a preschooler. A child in kindergarten is called a kindergartner. Kindergarten is also not mandatory. The law varies from state to state. So in some states, kindergarten is mandatory, and other states it's not. I do believe, though, that school districts must offer a kindergarten program so that there is that choice. Some kindergarten programs are half-day programs, morning or afternoon. Some kindergarten programs are full-day programs. After kindergarten, a child goes to first grade. In the U.S., we have 12 grades. From school district to school district, the organization of these grades is different. They group them together in different ways. In general, it all begins with elementary school. Sometimes called primary school. You might also hear grade school. Elementary school is for the lower grades. You might find grades kindergarten through 3rd or kindergarten through 5th at an elementary school. For the middle grades, children go to middle school. So a middle school might have 4th through 8th or 5th through 8th grades. Again, it varies from school district to school district. After middle school comes high school. Again, you might find some differences, but in general in the U.S., we think of high school as a 4-year program. That's 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grades. We can say 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, but we also have special ways to refer to those last 4 years. We can say freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and senior year. So if someone is a sophomore in high school, they have 2 more years to go. A sophomore is in 10th grade. When one finishes high school, we say he or she graduates from high school. When you graduate from high school, you receive a high school diploma. In the U.S., it is not mandatory to graduate from high school. The law varies from state to state, but in general, a child must attend school until about the age of 16. That's 10th grade. After high school, many choose to go to college. That's because many professions require a higher education. Higher education refers to anything after high school. High school provides secondary education. College, higher education. When we say a person is in college, that means the person attends either a college or a university. In the U.S., colleges and universities both have four-year programs. When someone finishes this undergraduate program, this person can receive their first degree. It's a bachelor's degree. It could be a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science, BA, BS. In college, we have 4 years. We can talk about those 4 years the same way we talk about those last 4 years in secondary school, high school, freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year. So we have to be specific. When we say someone is a senior, do you mean a senior in high school or a senior in college? A freshman in college has 3 more years before graduation. I should note that outside the U.S., there is sometimes an understanding that going to a university is somehow more prestigious than going to a college. In fact, in the U.S., we have prestigious universities and prestigious colleges. They both offer undergraduate programs, 4-year programs. When a person finishes college, he or she can study further and attend graduate school. A person in graduate school is a graduate student. In contrast, a person in college is an undergraduate student. In graduate school, one can pursue a master's degree. That's a Master of Arts or Master of Science, MA or MS. If one goes to a business school and studies business, the person can receive an MBA. That's Master of Business Administration. If one chooses to study even further, the person can receive the highest degree possible. That's a PhD. PhD stands for Doctor of Philosophy. When a person holds a PhD, we can address this person as doctor. I know I presented a lot of information in a short amount of time, but hopefully you have that overview of the system of education here in the U.S. Maybe now you'll also feel confident when you talk about the educational system in your country. Thanks for watching, and happy studies!
Please visit my website today at www.englishwithjennifer.com. You'll find study tips, interactive exercises, including practice for this lesson, vocabulary videos, and more.